Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Go Veer, Go Home. Welcome to the Sunday Brunch Kit Builds. Today, we are working on kits because that's what we do here every Sunday. We will work on a kit, do some work on weathering or graffiti, maybe something on the layout. We are going to continue, though, as my cat runs out of the room frantically. We're going to continue on with this kit right here, the Merchant's Row. I started this a few weeks ago, and I have been working on it ever since. Now I'm going to show you guys something really funny because last week you saw me paint the actual kit. I had mixed a color live, which was this. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's like a orangey color, because I wanted more of an orange brick. The problem with this is that in order to lighten up the orange, I started with orange and then I added white and yellow to it to really lighten it up. Probably should have went the other way because it turned out really bright. So what I did was, during the week, I started with some yellow and some white paint, and then I added the orange to it. And this is what I got. So it's a lot lighter, and I'm going to show you the difference here, side by side. Yeah, huge difference, right? So I ended up repainting this entire portion here. So it's more of a yellowish orangish brick. A lot nicer than that pumpkin that I had going on there. But yeah, trial and error sometimes. I'm not a pro at mixing colors, but just notes for the future. Start with the lighter color and then darken it, not try to take a dark color and lighten it. So what we normally do on Sundays is, while I'm working away here, sometimes other viewers will pop in and they will work on something, which I'll add the link in a moment. But for the brunch kit build, now we did the group build back in January, and we just announced on this past Thursday on GV After Dark that we're doing another one, and we're going to start at the end of this month. So if you did miss that, the kit itself is called the Walther's Cornerstone 130-foot 2-stall diesel shop / engine house. Now this is a brick building, which I'm very excited for, and I'll be able to use it on my layout. And I know that there's a couple of other guys that they already have their kits. It's available in both HO and N scale. So it'll give you a good 30 days, because we're going to start on, less than 30 days because it's the 2nd today. But we're going to start April 30th, which is in about 3-4 weeks there. There's no show next week because next week is Easter Sunday. So it'll be a couple after that. So let's see. Next week is the 9th. So 16th, 23rd, and then 30th. So yeah, you got about 4 weeks, and we're going to start on the 30th. So that'll give you lots of time to go out, and if you want to join us, you can grab your kit. Typically, so in Canadian dollars, if you're ordering from OVR Trains, it's $71 Canadian or $68 for the N scale version. Obviously, US dollars, less than that. If anybody needs the SKUs for either one of those, let me know in the comments there, and then I can throw up either the HO or the N scale SKU so you know what to look for. And you have until Tuesday to put in a pre-order for one of those kits with Otter Valley, because they will be putting through I guess it's their when they, I forget what it's called. It's like a import, because they're going to be doing their import, which should show up by the 14th or 15th. So if they ran out and If James hasn't purchased all of them yet, you'll want to get yours in, and that way you're guaranteed to start when we start on the 30th. Because even if it does come in on the 15th, you'll still have it in time for the Sunday brunch kit build at the end of the month. So yeah, just let me know, and I can get you that information. So yeah. So we're going to quickly just say hi to everybody who is joining us early, even though I'm technically late. Hey, Bubs and Mark and Anthony and New Haven. How's it going? Inked Rails, Brian, and Trackside Mike. And yeah. Just the regulars. Always happy to see all you guys joining in. So here's the link here. Almar, how's it going? Go Veer, go home. Welcome. No, I'm just joking. That's me. But yeah, we're gonna get started. I've got this. It's the platform. I'm gonna show you guys. Gotta tilt the camera down. So this heap here, I'm gonna do some untaping of this because I painted this all with asphalt, and I know how much Mark likes seeing things be detaped, I guess. So we're just gonna tape here. Because I painted this whole thing concrete, this gray, it's a gray concrete color. And this section here, which is technically a parking lot, I needed to paint obviously a different color. And I used the Woodland Scenics asphalt paint. I bet you're wondering why I have this giant monstrosity here as well. So I'm going to give you some more context in a minute once I get all this tape off. That way you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. This can all go in the garbage. Closer to the mic? I'll just bring the mic closer to me. There we go. How's that? Is that better? Okay, so this here is not all one piece. This piece here is basically the base that you get with this kit, right? So this will go just like that, or yeah, just like that. And that's really all that was. That's how you get that. Now I've since added this parking lot, which is just a flat piece of styrene. I believe it was a roof, a flat piece of roof for one of my other, and it was in my bits box, more or less. It was just, you know, extra pieces at that point. And then this curb and sidewalk here, and also this is a ramp piece that goes from the road up, so that's actually angled there. All this is part of the Walther's street system. So you get your street in front, and then you get the curb and the sidewalk also with that, so you can make a full road. But I put it going in a specific way here because I do have road that is in front, and then this is the edge of the layout. And then I made the sidewalk go up this way. So this is more or less just parking that I'm going to turn into something else. Don't want to give it all away, right? But more or less, I want this all as one piece, so I can paint it all as one thing, right? It's a lot easier to do it in sections like this. So I've got this section, and then I've got another section that's over on this side here. And then there's going to be something else over here. So this is more or less, I'm very happy with how this is turning out, actually. This is almost like a module within itself, which is really great. So I'm going to keep working on the building. This can go on the layout later, and I'm going to have to do some more to it at some point, but I'll do that at a later point. However, we do have to work on this. So there's that. And we do have someone joining us. How's it going, Bubs?
Long time no hear, even though we always chat there, but I haven't. It's been busy.
Yeah. You look like you're busy.
Oh yeah, can you actually hear me good? I was trying a new mic, but for some reason it won't let the audio come out of my phone. So I had to go basically to my
Yeah, I can hear you.
earbuds, and I'm using the mic off my phone now, which I've been having issues with the last little bit.
Yeah, no, you're loud and clear. Yeah.
Okay.
Before we get into what you're working on there, I want to say hey Lee and NS1903. How's it going? Thanks for joining us today. And did I say hi to Trackside Mike yet? Hi, Trackside Mike. Bubs, I'm going to put you full screen. Do you want to show us what you're working on? Because you've been doing a lot of work lately on your thing there. So I'm going to put you full screen, and you let us know if you want to give us a little
Okay.
working on there.
Okay. So what's been going on right now? This is only half of the Bojo right now that I'm working on. Yesterday I actually poured the first foundation of my building. So this, I know it's a little bit far, but this is actually one of the sheds slash grain distribution areas, car shop or local shop that's in that area. I'm working now on one of the other grain bins right here. This is where another discharge is going to be. So I'm going to be using my Drydex as that's my concrete foundation. And as well, I'm going to be working today on my fertilizer spouts. So I'm putting in the concrete bases in for this because the chutes are already in there, as you could see that I'm pointing at. But I'm going to make it so that it sits a little bit better on the actual platform. And then while that's drying, which will probably take another 12 to 24 hours, I actually bought some foam board from dollar store, and I'm basically going to start placing them on buildings, my grain buildings on it, and actually cut out the area so that it's able to be put into a box. That way, there I could close this up and not worry about individually putting on buildings and breaking like pipes and that too. So it's just going to be one big chunk that goes into a. Well, you'll see when I get going with it.
It'd be a lot easier to place and move and everything so that nothing gets damaged, right? Your modules, it gets boxed in with itself, right? Like you can overlap them and they get attached together, so the track doesn't get damaged.
Exactly. Like as you
Almost
can
like an
also see
Oreo.
here. Yeah. Also, I did paint the backdrops, which I'm going to put on probably off camera. So that's going to be part of my Debojo series that I'm doing. But I already put the glass on, as you can see here, the plexiglass, so that if something falls over, it doesn't fall off the layout.
Does that get in the way at all? Doing work?
Not really. No, it doesn't.
Cool. Did you have to buy a big sheet of the plexiglass, or
these were actually pieces that I bought a while back to go with Algonquin. I actually cut 5 pieces like this, so it just worked out.
Oh, okay. So you had some extra. That's good.
Yes.
Right on.
Ooh, that was close. Okay.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
We've been talking about it and talking about working on it for a while there. It's good to see that it's actually going going to see the light of day, and it's
Well, it got
gonna be
tested
part
back
of
in March.
part of the club there. And when is it going to be on the club next?
Probably May, when there's going to be a little bit more to it, and it will be at the Arm Fire Train Show.
Oh, that's cool. That was going to be my follow-up question. So if you're in the Ottawa area, there is an Arm Prior train show that's going to be happening the weekend of June. Is it June or July? You said June,
Yeah,
right?
first weekend of June.
I think that's the 4th and 5th. I might be wrong, but
3rd and 4th.
3rd and 4th. I was close. But yeah. Well, that'll be fun. So are both of your module sets going to be part of that layout? Like, are they
Yes,
going big with
they
that?
are.
Are they going big with that?
It's a 38 by 42 foot layout.
Okay, so are they going to do that like square kind of rectangular shape with? Are they doing the yard in the middle basically,
Yes,
like they
they
did
are.
back in the day?
Yeah, they are. And
Cool.
it's 2 rooms before everything all shut down a couple of years back. So we got 2 rooms again.
Well, that's good. Do you know of any manufacturers that'll be there or anything,
Not that I'm aware of right now.
or just local sellers?
Yeah, like I don't know at the moment right now. It all depends. I can't really say.
That's fair. That's fair. I didn't know of anything that was confirmed yet or not. So I'm just
I know everyone's
painting.
trying to guess, but I can't keep track of the guessing there like I did Thursday night.
Yeah, so for the guessing of your first kit build there, I was talking to Mike about it, and I think you should do the reveal the day that we start the new kit.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do.
The 30th?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be neat. So it gives everybody some time, and then obviously if you need a bit more time as well, then there's no real rush, right?
Yeah.
Mark, if you think a month is bad, he's been working on it since January. But hey, he takes his time. Me, I can do like 20 of these kits, but they're not going to look as good as his. So, will you be joining the new kit build as well? Or are you
I don't know.
like? Do you
Well,
find
I
it
don't know
difficult to add
yet.
something like that? Or
Well, I don't know where I'd actually put it on for one, because I'd have to actually. I actually don't know where to put it. That would be the one thing right there.
yeah, yeah. Space is always a problem. It's a good thing I saved this paint because having more walls to do. Where's my other paintbrush? Oh, there it is. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? Thanks for joining us today.
Perry's on too.
Oh, and Perry's there? Where's Perry?
Yeah.
Perry. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I see him. Everybody
Yeah,
has blue logos, so it's it's all
I know.
mixed in
It's
there.
crazy. Okay.
And Wigwag. Hey, Wigwag, how's it going?
All right, now I got to find my bogey set that I use to actually clear out the rails of the track, which is right here.
Looks a lot going on in Denver, Colorado this weekend with the train show that's going on out there.
Oh yeah.
Wish I could go, but yeah, it's on the West Coast, so I'd
Not really.
have
It's
to fly.
mid-country.
Is it? I thought it was
Yeah.
West Coast.
No. Colorado's mid-country.
Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, just also can't get time off work for that, unfortunately. It is most difficult.
Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone.
Hey, Tim, how's it going? And around the layout, how's it going? Tim, you know that project we're working on? Let me show you something. So this here, I was just I had to untape this today. So this is the platform. This is where the building goes, right? And then that thing that we were talking about is going to go right here in the parking lot. I'm not going to say it out loud, but back of the parking lot. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. I can send you some measurements if you're curious, for the area. But yeah, Tim's like work on projects, so he's got something on the go that he mentioned to me.
Yeah. Did you see
And
Perry's
I'm
video
very.
last night that he did?
Which one is this? The
The
was it the funeral train?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was some dark
In
humor.
your painted units.
Yeah.
He did a really good job weathering those.
He did.
Yeah, I'm contemplating whether or not I would want him to get mine weathered. It's not a whether or not he would do a good job. It's the fact that I don't have a lot of weathered locomotives yet.
Yeah.
I know he would do a good job, but I'm very not nervous about weathering locomotives. But like if you do one, then you got to do all of them, right? I feel, anyways. Hey, Dan. Dan's model railroading journey. How's it going? So just in case you guys missed it, we did set a date for the next group build. We've available in both HO and N scale. So if you need more detail on that, you can just wait until the replay. I talk about it at the very beginning of the video there, or this video, or this live, I should say. And we're starting at the end of the month, so lots of time.
There you go, Chris. Sure, just give me all of them, and I will look after them for you. Just ask Brendan. I will not do anything you don't want to do, Chris. That's from Perry.
Yeah. I mean, like, man, you killed it with the Go Transit units that you did for him, and you did a great job on the SD60s. You know, it definitely does add a lot of realism to it, right?
It does.
Mark says, Perry, I have an old DCCNF unit. Can you make it a Santa Fe switcher, DCC and sound?
Huh.
Did they ever use F units to switch or no?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think Mark would care unless he's just joking. But knowing Mark,
Well, it's
he's
no
probably just joking.
longer April Fool's, so he can't really say stuff like that.
That's true. That's true. Even Chris from Whiskey Creek got into the spirit of it, and he said he was switching over to HO scale from N scale. And for a moment there, I got excited until I realized that it was the 1st of April.
That day.
Yeah. I'm like, is this still canon if you're saying this tomorrow, or if I see this again tomorrow? I think this blue is really going to pop this brick, which I might have to dull it down a bit, but it'll be okay. Mark, it would have been funnier if you said, I've got a chop nose and I want to make it eye nose. Then I would have been like, but he hates high nose locomotives.
I don't know why everyone hates high nose locomotives. They're amazing. They're awesome.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Yeah, same here.
Chopped okay too. I'm not a fan of shark nose locomotives. I don't know. That there's that. Um, and then when we're talking like F units, it's like I prefer the F9 over an F7 because the nose on an F9 just looks it's a little bit wider, right? And
An
it's not as
F9, or
pointy.
are you talking about an FPA4?
Sorry, well, F9 or an FPA. The FPA4 has a wider nose as well, but the F9 for sure has a wider nose than the F7.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Hmm.
It looks beefier. It's not as pointy. I don't know if I'm explaining it to the best but or in the best way, but yeah. I wish Athern would do my ONR high nose GP9s. They did the TH and B, but no ONR. It's very sad.
Hmm.
Soon, I hope. Hopefully, someone over there got my email. Because they're always saying send an email or go to the product suggestion
The new one?
thingy on
The
their
new
web.
site now?
Well, no,
I,
I haven't checked out the new site yet.
it looks exactly like Rapido's.
Does it?
Yes.
Huh. I mean, then it's probably good then. But like,
Like,
is
for
is
ordering and all
is
that,
it
it's
literally
just
like?
like Rapido style.
Hmm. Kind of makes you think. Is it just a template that they happen to choose the same template or format? I
I'm
should
guessing.
say. I don't know a lot of things about website building, so I won't know how that's done. But oh yeah, I'll check out their website now to see. Do they have a part of the website there that shows their delivery schedule as well?
I don't know yet. I haven't really gotten to that far.
Hey, Split Rock, how's it going?
Okay.
Yeah, I've tried that kind before. It goes on pink, but then you know it's dry when it's white, which is
Yeah,
very neat. But do you find that it like does it spread as good as the other stuff, or like
it
better,
actually does.
or like yeah?
It does. I like it. Okay.
Because
Coffee talk.
I've used you know the white. Well, obviously it's white. It's like drywall
Yeah.
stuff, right? I've used the drywall stuff before, and it's fine. I mean, cleanup is terrible, but yeah, like it goes on all right. I hear that if you like spray it, like if you've got a spray bottle of water, it keeps it moist enough that you can keep working with it a little bit longer. So it makes it easier to wet them.
Oh,
working on the front there. It's a nice blue. I really like this blue.
that looks good.
It always looks like it looks really bad until you start adding all the little details, and then it starts looking a little bit better the more you do, right? Around the layout, he's in the chat right now. If you guys didn't see his latest podcast, he actually interviewed himself, which I thought was amazing. But he did it in a way where it's like he's interviewing somebody else. Very, very cool. Very cool. Oh, and he also interviewed Jim Wiggins from Athern, which was also a very good interview. Jim's great. Okay, blue storefront. Cool.
Like, if I actually do get that engine shed, I was actually thinking I would do a blue beacon.
A what? A blue beacon?
A blue beacon. Barry knows what that is.
What is a blue beacon?
I actually want to see if anyone else knows what a blue beacon is in the chat.
Is it a thing or a place?
It's a building. Yeah, a truck wash.
A building. Is that in the States?
No, they're in Canada as well.
Really?
Yep.
I have honestly never heard. Now, when you say truck, do you mean like 18-wheeler?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know much
like
about that.
You can bring the whole vehicle in to the wash bay, drive in, and a whole bunch of people basically just clean your truck inside out, under the hood of the engine. Just make it all nice and sparkly.
Oh, cool.
That was Wigwag's first job.
Was it?
Yep, working at a blue beacon, I guess.
He said? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Neat. That reminds me of the whole foamer origin story, right? Because foamers would just be kids and whatnot that would hang around the tracks and offer to wash the trains and whatnot just to get up close and take pictures of them and stuff. And that's why people refer to people as foamers when they hang around the railside tracks taking photos. I don't know if you knew that, but
Oh, I didn't actually know the name of the actual story
Like
of
why?
Homer.
I'm sure there's probably more to it, but that's the gist of it.
That.
Did I see the new Walther's Power Station? Yes, and there's several kits um, that are going to be available with or in conjunction to that. And the one kit, and I'll show you in a second, because with the way I am, I take screenshots and whatnot so that I remember. Otherwise, I would totally forget the names of things. So the modern power plant series, there's a coal conveyor with transfer house, and that's what it looks like. I totally want to get it. And I would use it with my paper mill. Obviously, not for coal, but yeah, just because paper mills have a lot of conveyors like that, and the little conveyor tower as well, the thing in the middle there that they all connect to. They have those, like a bunch of those throughout. So I'm going to get one of those, and I'm going to incorporate it into my pre-existing paper mill. That's why I kind of stopped working on the second half of it, because that's where that's going to go. So I want to wait
Okay.
till I get the kit, place it, and then I'll do all the scenery in that area at that time. I thought I had a lighter one. I guess I should use that.
There we go. Definitely have to clean
Hey,
that
Derek,
up
how's it
after.
going? Thanks for doing it. If it was used for coal, you could only make black pepper.
Well, Wigwag, the new building is going to be a truck wash. If I do it.
And don't worry, I know that you were worried because you had done those kits for me for my yard.
Yeah.
Because I'm changing my yard a little bit, I'm still going to use those kits, but I think I'm going to be relocating them to the top.
Okay.
Probably going to use them in conjunction with the paper mill. But we'll see. Because even that, I'm still working on that too, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And that chocolate factory too. When that chocolate factory comes in,
you're getting it.
oh yeah. And I want to put that. There's two locations where I'm thinking of putting that chocolate factory, both of which are on the top level. One being You know where you always hit your head?
Yes.
Right above it.
Isn't that what
As
that
soon
whole
as you come
ethanol
off
plant
that
though up top?
yeah, but that's farther to the side where you're going up the grade,
Oh,
where this is going to be like flat land there right off when you come off the bridge.
okay. This is gonna get live for a quick second.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, there's that. There's that. Now I gotta go get some Bristol board, foam board.
Foam board.
$2 a sheet. $2 a sheet.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've used that for a couple of things on my current layout, and I just find that it works really well. It's easier to cut a piece like that on there, like together, measure
Yeah.
it out, cut it, and then place it wherever you need to. Same thing with the road. Like I've done a lot of roads with it too, where I measure out the road and then you can cut a long enough piece, you can change so it's not like a flat road. You can kind of make little hills and whatnot with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't really affect how it looks. It just goes it's wavy, I guess you could say. But yeah, some industries like my ethanol plant, there's a couple of buildings that you have to put together like they're connected. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to white glue them together to foam board just like that. And I'm going to create a whole piece where you just slide it right on to the layout and then you scenic around it. That
Okay.
way, it all stays together, but you work on
Yeah.
it like it's a module. And then you slide that module on the layout.
Neat. Now, where did I put that measuring tape? Ah, there it is.
Which I'm probably going to have to do that at some point because those kits, like they're not all of them are completely done, but for the most part, they still need a bit of work and detailing. But until I get the concrete for the top, or not the concrete, the the foam or the wood, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do yet. I was either going to get 2-inch thick piece of foam and like raise it up,
Yeah.
or I was going to create a almost like a module and then like have it at the height that it needs to be on top, and then just connect it like out of wood, right? I haven't
Okay.
decided yet. Did you say you're coming by next weekend?
Well, yeah, I'm going to be heading back down home for Easter weekend, so might as well drop on by for some stuff that Mr. Mike is dropping off for me.
Yeah. Are you coming to run trains, or are you just hanging out?
Don't know yet. I may also Thursday make a quick run to Laval to pick up that other module piece that I need to grab.
Hmm.
Oh, everyone's all still. I can't. I'm trying to keep track, guys, of your guesses, but I'm busy a little bit today.
I'll go back through, and I normally go back through the chat and see what everyone's saying. If I find
Okay.
doing, uh, what's a hint? Your hint is that it's a building.
Yes.
Take that, Mike. Hey, James, how's it going? Thanks for joining. We are working away on our kits. Also, if you guys are interested, not sure if you uh, if you saw GVO After Dark on Thursday, but I've got a brand new logo and I've made a bunch of new shirts and whatnot with the new logo, and they are on the store, my GVO store. Anthony says, Chris, you ever thought about automate your passenger trains to start and stop at your station on time, since now you have some new power by adding computer to run some of your trains? I haven't had too much time to really try out the new system. I still have to get my kids to try out the system as well, which, just to see, how user friendly it really is, because like I pick up things no problem, but I want to see how they are able to work with the new set. But yeah, what you're referring to with the automating train stops and whatnot, I don't like to automate too much as far as with my layout, because I feel that sometimes it takes away from the whole hands-on approach and being able to, you know, be the guy at the end of the train, uncoupling things, or, stuff like that. So, well, first off, if you've ever taken a passenger train in Canada, you know it's never on time.
It's true.
But yeah, no, the whole automation thing is really cool. But I like to do everything manually, unless I'm just, I put a train on and I'm
Oh,
watching it go around. That's the only time I'm not
oh.
really.
Perry wants to join the. Perry wants to join live.
Oh, Whoops. Anthony, hello to all. Chris, go via go home, and everyone. How's it going? How's it going, Anthony? I really hope Perry is going to be showing us his weathering that he did.
That, and I think he did I think he's working on that tank there too.
Is he?
I think so, yeah.
For anybody who did miss it, so you guys know, like we obviously we talk a lot about Otter Valley here on my channel, and Lauren is a friend of the show, and you guys have seen the garbage cars that they now create, which are for HO scale. They just announced the N scale versions of those garbage cars yesterday at the Denver show. So if you like those cars, the cars that I did a review video on just recently, I think it was about a week ago, they are now in production and taking pre-orders for the N scale version. It's a very popular car, apparently.
I thought he was going to announce the aluminum ingot car that everyone wants him to do.
Which one?
The aluminum ingot car.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure that there's going to be more announcements in the future, so I don't know what the plan is with that. But I think it's nice that the N scalers are going to get some of these cars as well.
Oh yeah,
because they're absolute perfection. So I think it'd be great that they will get a high car in N scale. Because there really isn't a, like, when we think about it, now keeping in mind I don't really follow N scale as much as an actual N scaler, but for companies that do N scale right now, who would you say is like exact rail level detail but an N scale?
that I don't know.
Because like Rapido does, some great work, and they do some great work with the N scale stuff, right? I would consider it to still be very much high end.
Yeah.
And then you've got Intermountain. Intermountain does some great N scale stuff as well. But it's not, I don't think it's like overly detailed. And then scale trains, which, you have to technically go where they sell to, right? Because they're not available everywhere.
No,
But
either that or you got to get it online.
high end stuff as well. Yeah. But I'm glad that there's going to be a high end scale, which is really neat. Cato. Would I classify Cato as?
Actually, Cato's more of an N scale before Rachel, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but would you consider Cato high end though?
In N scale, yeah, because they actually do have good wheels.
Atlas is okay, but I don't think like Atlas in N scale is the exact same as Atlas in HO scale. So it's not bad. It's very underrated, but it's not high end. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like you still very much know that you're playing with a model opposed to something that's like, oh, I have to look twice because I don't know if that's a picture of a model or if it's an act, or if it's the real thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in some cases, it's very hard to decipher certain things because I saw a picture on Facebook the other day, and it was from the cab of a car, right? So somebody was in a car or a truck or something, and they were at some shops. You see, like, it was nighttime, so it was very, detail is very thin, right? You can't really see too much detail. But I had to look like 2-3 times just to see if this was like a diorama that somebody, or someone's layout, or if it was actually, a real picture. It's very confusing. Hey, Ethan, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Oh, here we go. Hey there, Perry.
Just a second. Am my mic working?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, because I was having trouble. I had to re-log in to get on. It's a first for doing that. It's weird. I'm not really doing anything. I just thought I'd come on and chat. Show you Brandon's locomotives.
I'll zoom in on your thing if you want to.
What's that? I don't know if you can see them right or not, but maybe I'll move them back a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, those look really good. So what's your process here with that?
With weathering?
Yeah.
So basically, I dull coat the unit. Well, you got to tape all the windows off, which is kind of a pain, but that's got to be done. All the windows, all the headlights, ditch lights, porthole windows on these SD60s. Anything that, and sometimes you have to do the ground lights too that are on them now. Yeah. And then dull coat the unit completely so that it's sealed. And then just start weathering, use the kind of a brown, I mix kind of a brownish rust colors and the stuff together and do the trucks and the fuel tank. And then up top I use the kind of an iron black and I add a little brown to it for oil for the exhaust. And then it's basically, that's all you do. And then after it dries for a little bit, then you dull coat again to seal all the weathering in, and paint the wheels, and it's done.
That's awesome. Well, it looks good.
Yeah,
Do you still have the Go
I
unit?
liked it. No, Brandon has to go. Yes, I get him back to him there.
Oh, okay.
But
I'll pull
this
one
one I
out.
like. This one I like, especially that I did. I saw this online. The real one has a lot more paint chipping on it there around the North American map. But Brandon didn't want that much, so I said, okay, I'll just do a couple of spots. And he said, okay, that's fine with me. And it got sideswiped a little bit here, you can see. So I did that, and a little bit on the fuel tank here too. So we did that, and he seems happy with that. So that's the way I'll leave it.
Now, do you ever you look up pictures as well of the actual units and try to
Yeah, well, that's what I did.
something?
That's what I did with this one, and
Yep.
I sent a couple of pictures to Brandon before I even started. I said, "Here's your options. You can go full tilt the way it looks, or you can go like this." And I said, "There's option 1 and option 2." And he said, "I'd rather go with option 2." He said, "You can do a little bit of the chipping, but not like that, not as much as the real one." I said, "Okay, no problem. I'll do that." And I did that, and he seems happy. So there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to say too,
Very nice.
show you too, is this this new modern diesel facility kit
Yes.
I got. If you're contemplating buying this, it's a very nice kit, because I thought that this concrete piece here was going to be all one piece in the box, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's modular. It's modular, so you can make this as long or as wide as you want.
Can you show us? Is it open right now?
Yeah, it is. I can show you kind of what it is. Well,
I've been eyeballing that, but I don't
have
like
you?
the fact that it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. As soon as I saw
Well,
that it was
I'll show you on the instructions. You'll see better on the instructions what it does. Like they're all.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You can see like they're all pieces, right? They're this long. So for that kit
Okay.
there on the box, this is all one piece. Like it's all been glued together. But like you could, if you only had 2 tracks that you could use, you could very well just eliminate this one side and just have the 2 tracks. And but I think it's going to be a really nice. It's going to be a really nice kit to do.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like I was looking at it and I was like, okay, so at first I'm like, okay, should I get 2 and then put them not really as a diesel fueling facility, because first off, the lampposts, even though they're nice lampposts, they don't even light up. So I would
No,
want
they
to
don't.
add like the wooden Phoenix ones.
But
So
they
would
do.
be replaced.
Yes, but they do include the bases with a hole in it, so that you can put a lighted lamp in there.
Yeah.
In the kit. Like this kit has been very well thought out.
Huh.
So like, if just so you know.
Yeah.
And it's got. Go
I
ahead.
was thinking of adding the the fueling, what are they called? The
Cranes.
walkway.
What's that? The walkways?
Yeah, for like tankers, the loading, fueling walkways.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was thinking about, because I've already got 2, and I was going to do a string of them and then attach them in between the tracks so that it's like a giant concrete platform, and then have my ethanol tanker cars come in instead of having to, concrete a whole section, right?
Right.
That's what I was
yeah,
originally thinking of doing.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, these come with the fueling cranes too to fuel the locomotives, but they're non-operating. But
Yeah.
I have the those other ones there from, what is it, American Limited, that are operating. Like you can position them.
Yep.
So that I'm gonna replace these with those.
When you say fueling crane, what is
That's
the
like
fueling
the
crane?
arm that is sticking up, that goes to that they attach to the fuel thing on
Is
the
that what the
locomotive.
is that what the reddish orange and blue bins are that are like down like along this like the walkway?
No, those are that's the oil. That's the oil and water things. But
Oh.
the fuel cranes, I don't know if you can see it on here. They are right like there.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the picture. That's why it's very hard to see little things like that, right? But
Yeah,
that's cool.
they got the locomotives there, and you can it's hard to see, but yeah, that's what they are. But they're non-operating. Like they just stand up straight like that, and you can't position them over to the locomotive. But if you buy the American, I think an American Limited, I got mine from Otter Valley. I got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 kits. They come in a kit of 2, and they're kind of fiddly.
Mhm.
But if you take your time, you can make them, and they will operate.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, between that and you have the building as well that we're going to be doing as the group build. Do you have that on you there so that you can show everybody who's watching?
I can get it if you give me a minute. Here, I got
Yeah, I
2
can give you a
actually.
minute. Yeah,
Hang on.
hopefully you save some for the rest of us.
Yeah. Okay, just a minute.
I actually did bring out one of my locomotives for everyone to see. That's a very good before the F-59.
Oh, okay, here, let me Perry will just have to tell me when he's back.
I'm just gonna move these
Here.
locomotives for a minute
Okay.
because I don't want to screw one up.
So
Because
this
they're
is
not
an
mine.
Exco Transit leased
Yeah,
unit, which
least unit.
Yeah.
Perry weathered. Oh, so nice.
Now, let's see what. Oh, that's on there. Yeah, they turned out pretty good too. Although,
Oh yeah, they did.
it took me a long time to do those, just because I wasn't, for some reason, I wasn't motivated, and I didn't want to try to do them when I wasn't motivated. So it took me about 2 months to do those.
Yeah, that happens though, right? I think we all hit that brick wall once in a while where just,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because I started those SD60 for Brandon. I just my intent was to do 5537, which is the map one, and I was only
Yeah.
going to do that one. And then I thought, well, maybe I should do a little bit on another one while this one's drying. And 2.5 hours later, I had them all basically done. It just got going, and I kept on going. And then yesterday, I did my my SD30 Eco. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically all done too, and I painted all the wheels on.
But Rock, that was a F-59 PH.
Yeah, that's not an F40. That's a F59. And I just realized there's one piece of tape left on one of your units here. That's no big deal. I'll just get my pliers later, my things later.
Tweezers.
Tweezers, yeah. My little tweezers.
Hey, it works.
So I wish you guys had control of the camera too, because I'm like, I'm never gonna get any work done here. Okay, so here we go. So back up. And then
Well,
yeah, because I'm still working
you
on
don't
this
have to
here, trying to.
I got the elastics going on here. So, yeah.
Yeah, if you have that kit, show us the kit that we're gonna do.
Oops. I don't know if you can you see that? That's the kit. It's a big box, really. And that's
show the kit. Yeah, the building.
Yeah, the building. How's that?
Terry,
Yeah.
Mike only bought one Angus yesterday. The rest were all James's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He grabbed himself a lot.
That's the building, and there's the size of the building. It's 18.5 inches long by the front is 11 and 9/32. The back is 8 1/4. So, and I got 2 of these because I'm not gonna actually tell you what I'm gonna do with it. There's gonna be I think I'm gonna use them for a paint shop.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So, but this building is gonna go on the back on mine.
The that little side building.
Yeah, the little side building is going to go on the back on mine because I don't on my where I'm going to put like they're going to go on a module, right?
Yeah.
So I'm yeah, so I'm gonna put them on a module, and it's going to be the side of the building is going to be right up to one side of the module. So excuse me, the back building will definitely have to go on the back. It'll fit. I was sizing them up the other day. Yeah, SD60s galore. Yeah, if you want yours done, no problem. Just bring them over or tell me, and I'll drop by and pick them up.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
How many did you get? Just 1 or 2?
He's got 2.
2, yeah.
He was contemplating on his 3rd.
Right.
No, Mike was contemplating on me getting a 3rd. Mike's like, you need a 3rd one. I'm like, oh, geez.
The .ca.
I took these for a spin.
If I did get another one, yeah, I would.
I took these for a spin yesterday on my layout, and just to make sure they ran all right with all the paint work I did with them. So, and they did. They run really nice together. Like they're very well. They're very, very well matched because I ran them like about an inch apart for a little bit, and they just stayed that way.
And did you not get in on you?
I thought you would have gotten.
Pardon me? What'd you say, Brandon?
Oh, I was asking. They were not oscillating on you?
No, they weren't. They ran nice. Yeah. Then I got that idea for that video, so I did that.
Yeah, thanks for that April Fool's joke. That was dark.
Yes, I know, but I couldn't resist. If I would have had an old one or something that I could have chopped up, I would have said, "Hey, we chopped up those SD60s." But I didn't have the right. I didn't have the right parts, so I couldn't do that. Would have put you right in this hysterics.
Yeah.
See, I want to say F.
You're kind of breaking up there, Chris.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you broke up there. You were lagging there for a couple of seconds.
Oh, weird. Okay, sorry about that. Did you see F40's F40 Productions video?
No.
I guess he has a Rapido F40 that it's dead or it doesn't work or whatever. So he took an axe to it. He threw it across his yard into a puddle, and
Oh, really?
yeah,
Wow.
Oh wow.
yeah.
That's
I was like,
major.
no.
Well, there goes another one.
Oof.
So I had to go to Walmart this morning and get some printer ink. So I bought some new Lego stuff too, and then I had to go to my sister's to help her move some stuff too.
Oh.
We moved a bunch of boxes this morning to her storage unit. So
Wait, back to the Lego. What'd you
Okay.
get?
what I get? Oh. First up, I got this. What do they call this, anyways? It's an electric sports car. I got this. It's only a 5+ kit, but it's kind of cool.
Oh, right on.
So I got
Yeah.
that, and then have you ever watched Fast and the Furious?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Okay. Well,
series.
yeah. There's the car from the Fast and the Furious. That's the second movie car in
Too
Lego.
Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, the Skyline.
Yeah, and it's right-hand
No,
drive.
is it, I thought it was a Lancer. Is it not a Lancer?
Or no,
It's
that's a Skyline.
It's a GTR.
Yeah, GTR Skyline.
Yeah. So they did that. And then, of course, they had this. Everybody knows that car.
007. Yep.
Right. If you don't know that car, I don't know.
The original Aston Martin DB9.
It was.
Yeah, that's a DB5.
Or DB5.
Yeah.
Sorry, the DB9 was the modern one.
I guess. So that's all I got at Wally World.
Right on.
Plus, I got some printer ink, some new brushes, and a couple other things, but that I needed.
It was my. Yeah, I've been working on a couple of Lego kits the last couple of days because it was my oldest son's birthday, so he got a few cars like that. I think he got a Lamborghini, the all-white one, and then a Ferrari something.
Okay.
So
they also have the the big black Charger from the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
They have that too.
Ooh.
If you're into that sort of thing.
With the blower.
With the blower, yes. It has the blower, yeah. Yeah, well.
Okay, so now I know where the dryer's going, so I gotta put the dryer here.
So that pink stuff's gonna dry white?
Yes.
You're sure about that, eh?
Yes, I am, because you look where the other building is.
Yeah. That's the same stuff?
I took it's the same stuff.
I can see it from here, yeah. You don't have to move everything.
Oh. So yeah, it dries white.
It dries white, okay. I'm just checking.
Yes.
Because right now it looks pretty pink.
No, I know, but It looks weird, but like I said, it does. So, drive time indicator goes
And
on
dri
pink, dries white.
and Mike, trackside Mike is saying, yes, it does.
Because Mike uses this stuff too.
Oh, does he? Okay, dry
Yeah.
decks. I never seen that stuff. Spackling. Okay, I've never seen that stuff. Well, then I
Nope.
never look for it. Like I'm not looking for that stuff either, so that's probably why I never seen it.
It's great for concrete foundations.
Okay.
Mr. Bob Moore actually showed me this stuff.
Oh, did he?
Yes, it filled in my mountain gaps. So where my foam
Okay.
was, I just used that for the gap.
Wigwag's saying he's used a lot of stuff. He'll fill holes in his from shelving too.
Oh yeah. So I got crossing. I got there.
Okay, see you, Anthony Dodge.
Later, Anthony. Yeah, this is gonna come out pretty good. Just this half section. Then I got to work on the other half section.
Those grain bins are pretty big, eh?
I know. That's why I'm gonna put them on this, and I just pull off the building.
Yeah, and put it into a tote.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the best way. Then you can make a pair of them, but not as wide, so you can transport them better.
Oh yeah.
Did you already paint your grain bins and whatnot?
These bins are painted.
I already started painting that engine diesel house on, or the one of them. Anyways, I opened the one, well, the other one's still all wrapped up because I painted the concrete slab for it is all one piece on that one.
Yeah, so there's no way to make that a single, right?
There's no way, yeah. So there's grooves on the track, but this I want to put two together, and this isn't designed like my other diesel shop. The big diesel shop is modular. You can add as many kits to it as you'd like. This one, however, is not. So I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna either have to cut some stuff on the side of the wall because it sticks out a bit, so that I can put the two of them together.
So here's a good question, or at least a question I think that would be a good question.
Okay.
Do the tracks from the fueling facility, like if you have, let's say if you make it a 2-track, do they
Yes.
line up? Yes? It
Do
lines
they
up with
line up?
yeah, with
What-
with the doors.
Oh, with the locomotive. That is a good question. Let me see if it gives you the track centers on the building here. It says it's 3 1/4, and I don't know if it gives you the track centers here on this. Track spacing on the fueling thing is 3 1/16, and 3 3/16. So not really, but probably you could make it work. You have to have a little bit of space to jig the track a little bit over to one side or the other.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, that's a pain. You think that they
Yeah.
would make that stuff like so? Well, you come out of the engine shop and then you go into the platform and then.
Well, yeah, but that's not really how it is
No, but
in a real yard. Or see, the fueling platform, I think, is actually, if you look at Benlin, New Mexico, on the rail cameras on virtual railfan, they have a 4-track fueling pad that the trains stop on. They refuel the locomotives, change crews, service the locomotives, and check the trains, and then away they go. They don't go anywhere near the there is a locomotive shop there, but it's back behind that you can see. Because it's just like, that's not how they do it usually.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they didn't really think of that, but it would have been a smart idea, though, I would think, for compression, of model trains and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as far as like my current yard goes, track spacing is, track spacing. So
Yeah.
And that's just based off of the number 5s that I have building my ladder. So when they come off, or when they come off the ladder and they're in the respective straight pieces of track, I'd like to be able to just say, okay, well, it hits the fueling facility here, and then if it goes beyond that, then yeah, I can park it in the shed. But yeah, at that point, I'm bending track beyond the
Yeah, but you're not going to have to bend it that much. Like 3/16 and a quarter is not going to be that much of
No,
a.
I don't think
You're
so.
not that much of a bend. It's not going to like you're going to have to go 90 degrees or anything. But you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. So it might not be noticeable.
Yeah, I don't think you hardly even notice, probably.
Oh, I'll know.
Well,
It'll bother me. It'll bother me. I'll be like, why are these not parallel?
You'll be lying asleep at night, and your wife will be saying, "Go to sleep. Quit bothering me."
I can't. They're uneven. They don't line up.
So, how is your new yard? I saw that you ripped it up. I just haven't seen anything where you laid anything back down again or anything. Are you you still working on that, or?
Yep. Well, the 2 tracks that were closest to the edge, I left them basically as they were, but I removed the ladder from the first set of tracks and the second ladder that went to that extra area where the shops were.
Yeah.
So I replaced a switch so that it was just going right into those tracks at the top of the ladder. And then I've added 1 or 2 tracks, and I still have another 3 to go. So with the last 3, that's probably where I would have my shop or my fueling area, more or less.
Okay. Yeah. So you're still going to have a shop or a fueling area there somewhere.
Yeah. But now that I know that I can change that fueling platform to a 2-track, I'm more inclined to make it a 2-track, pull it forward a bit, and then put an extra track in behind just by itself.
Yeah. Because like I bought that with the full intention of I was going to take that platform and cut it.
Yeah.
And because I already have one beside my other locomotive shop there on the module, but it's the old one, right? And it's a 2-track.
Yeah.
So, and that's all I had room for is 2 tracks. So I thought, okay, well, I'll buy this because it's got all the modern stuff with it, and I'll either just use that old platform and put the modern stuff with it, or I'll take that platform off and I'll cut this platform and put it in.
Yeah.
But then now that I bought it and I opened it and seen that it's all modular, I'll just use that and and I got 2 of those. Actually, I bought the last 2 from Otter Valley, but so hopefully Lauren will order more. But I can. Hey.
It's brutal. You're doing this to me. I can't believe you're doing this.
Well, if you really want one, I'll sell it to you, but I can make it longer now.
Or trade to work on your, or would it be bartering for, say, okay, if I'll take it off you if you do my locomotives.
I'll take it off you. Yeah, right. Okay. How's that? How's that bartering? I think we're in reverse bartering.
Never mind. Wrong.
Oh man. But yeah, no, I do. Well, I'm probably going to need a couple then at that point. Whether I use it on the bottom or I get two and I just use it for the ethanol plant at the top there. It's good to know
Yeah.
that you're able to make the changes like that to it. It's more modular.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
I was doing two tracks or 3 tracks for the loading and unloading of the ethanol. So
Mhm.
it
I
gives
haven't
me a
even
lot to
started.
think about.
I haven't even started planning on doing the ethanol plant yet, though. Like that's all in.
Yeah.
I got kits sort of. They're all about 3/4 done. All the
Yeah.
ethanol kits, and I like you were saying something about the chocolate factory there before I came on, and I said, yeah, I want that too, because there's a couple of things that I want to add to the ethanol plant from the chocolate factory.
Well, yeah, because I had mentioned it before. The building that they're using for the chocolate factory is the same kit that you used
Yeah,
for the ethanol plant,
yeah,
except
I
they have
know.
added that addition, the tanks or
Yeah, they've
whatever.
added a couple of tanks. Yeah, they've added a couple of tanks or something to it. So,
But they're always
and
doing that though, right?
yeah, I know. Yeah, but like those that may have come from another kit as well that we just don't realize. But who knows? They just
Yeah.
repackage it and away they go.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, it
But that's
works.
not supposed to come out till July. Is that correct?
Yeah, either June or July, I believe. I
Yeah,
can't remember the exact date for that, but yeah, it's somewhere around there.
that'll be cool.
Along with the charger. I'm so excited for that charger.
Yeah, and then the cars later on in the year, I guess.
Yeah, they're saying like December-ish, the
Oh,
fall.
so like Merry Christmas.
Well, I mean, like I always take whatever a company like that says with a grain of salt, right? It's they'll say, "Oh, it'll be here in December," and then it shows up in January, which
Well, yeah,
I'm
that's
totally
by the
fine
time
with.
it. Well, so am I, but like that's the way it's going lately. Like all when you look at Athens estimates there, that you can always add a month to theirs or two sometimes. Like
Yeah.
those GT units that they were almost a
Yep.
year late because of the problems with them.
Yep. Yeah, all that unexpected stuff that you don't think will
Split Rock
happen,
says
and then it
chocolate is
happens.
always good.
Yep. Yeah. I think this side is going to have a lot more than the other portion of my module. If you look at it.
Now, we were talking yesterday, Brandon. Where are you going to put the split for the switch? Just point to the track.
Right here. Because there is a lead right here. There is an electrical feed right here.
Okay.
And that's all I want
Okay.
to do is I just want to cut the power, say, to this portion of the track right here. And you got
Yeah.
to use...
You got to use the key to get the. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Cool.
Well, yeah. I don't think Chris has seen this yet.
Yeah.
Oh, is that for your locking mechanism?
It's an actual electric key switch.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
got to
told
have
me
the
that you
key.
do it, but I didn't see you actually add it yet.
No,
Well, it's not in yet.
No, that's not in yet because when the wiring was done, someone was saying it's still going to be power, like the track is still going to be power. Like, I just want to isolate it one area. That way there, you couldn't use it. Like, it's basically your only way to either access it via using the locomotive, because there's going to be a switcher here, either parked in the shed or basically right in this area where it's going to be utilized. And the only way to access the back is by turning on the key.
Which turns on the power.
Yeah, because really, I've calculated it. You could do 2 trains out of Debojo, 2 locals out of Debojo.
So if your switcher has sound, once you turn the key on, it'll be like starting the locomotive.
Well, this track will still be powered right here, the one that I'm pointing at.
Oh, okay.
That will be powered.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
if you want, I can actually say leave that locomotive here as well. And yeah, you actually have to turn the key on to turn on the track power.
I thought the whole thing would be dead. If you put the cut there, I thought the whole track through that building and back into the shop building there would be dead then.
I gotta hang on, take a look underneath here because I don't know what he did. Well, because this one's wired, this one's wired, this one's wired. I'd have to isolate this guy and maybe isolate this guy right here.
Okay.
So from here to here, the power would have to be cut.
Yeah, right. Okay.
That's something I don't know what to do, and I don't know if I'm going to ask Bob or see if you can want to help me out with that part.
Yeah, I could give you a hand if you want. Just let me know.
Yeah.
And Anthony is asking Chris if we saw the GMD SD40-2 CN by Bowser, and yes, we have.
We have.
Have we ever?
Yeah.
I did a little dance when I saw that. Mind you, I heard about them like, Bubs, how long ago was that? Like before we heard about that like 2 years ago, possibly?
We were hoping for it, and then we sort of started hearing it a little bit more later this last year.
Yeah. And then like it was just like it's a very ugly waiting period where you're just like, when are they announcing this? When are they announcing this?
Yeah.
Kind of like when everybody's waiting for the veteran unit, the next run of the CP veteran units. Like, when
Those
are
aren't
they
going to be
announcing
till December. Those don't come
Yeah,
out till
those
December
are.
now, those ones.
Yeah, and then the next 2 after that will be the following year, which is the one that everybody wants.
D-Day and the other one with the little nose badge.
Yes. Yes. Hey, have you gone on that guy's page from out west and seen his Stathroy unit that he did? Man,
Strathcona?
Strathcona, yeah.
One?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh man, he weathered that major.
Why?
I don't know. Like maybe that's just the way somebody wanted it, but it is like like yours is about medium weather right now, like right. So his was heavy weather. Well, I know yours is clean. I mean, your SD60s they're about medium weathered, right?
Yeah.
And he weathered the crap out of it. Like it was just heavy weathering. I thought, holy crap.
I don't think I've ever heard Bubs so disappointed before. Why?
Yeah. I don't know why, but that's just the way. Maybe he saw a picture of it like that. Who knows? Like I don't know what it looks like right now. So you'd have to look up pictures and see. Maybe that's the way it looks. Or maybe it might have run through the tunnels a couple of times and got all sooty, or I don't know.
Bubs, did you show Perry the hydrogen unit that somebody did?
No, I did not, and I'll definitely send that to him after this there because my phone's the camera.
Yeah, okay. Is that the CP one?
Someone made.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is the hydrogen unit. He just painted it. The back end is actually a little bit different. The back end's more square.
Yeah.
It's not like barn style.
No, they've redid it a bit, and the fuel tank's different too.
Oh yeah, but what he did with the paint job on this, it looks almost exactly like it, other than those features.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to. Is this a model that somebody did? You mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And it looks good, very good.
Yeah.
Which at some point, some company's gonna do, but it's the kind of thing where it's like you end up having to wait and. Nobody likes waiting.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
That's
whoever
the thing
takes over
about
Bowser, because the
these.
Bowser guy is retiring.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting scenario. That is, whenever it happens,
Yeah.
for sure. Another thing I was thinking about doing with my engine stall house is I was going to get some clear plexiglass
Yeah.
and make the roof out of that so you can look down into the shop.
Oh.
Oh, neat.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Never
if you
thought of that,
want,
did you?
actually,
If I want,
I've got an alternative for you if you'd like.
okay.
It might take a bit of work, and I don't know if the size would be accurate. But do you know the Walther's Union Station kit?
Walther's, I've probably seen it, yes.
Do you know how the roof looks?
No.
So you take a flat this, right? And then it's like a big square, and then there's raised rectangular sections, and then there's clear triangular windows that you
Yeah.
put on each one of those. Now,
Oh, yeah, okay.
if
I know
you
what you
need it,
mean, yeah.
I've got a bunch of roof pieces for my Union Station that I'm not even going to use. So if you
Well,
want to try that, you can.
or maybe you should try it for yours, and I'll just continue with the plexiglass.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. Whatever's clever, man. I'm just offering it up. You know?
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's too cool. I know what you mean. Like it's because when we used to set up upstairs at St. Anthony's, there they have windows like that. That during the day it gives you lots of light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, did you see that? I don't know who makes this kit, and I know somebody in the chat will have seen it, but it's an engine house, and the doors open and close with a remote control.
I did not see that.
Oh, that's a European thing.
Yeah, 100%. It's a European kit. I don't know who makes it though, but
it's probably Fowler or Keebry.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Or one of those companies, but like that might even be a modified thing too, because I don't know if anybody actually makes that Hornby. Anthony says Hornby.
Yeah.
And Wigwag is still wanting to know the name of Bubs's building.
I know he still does. I know.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to really check it out yet today.
I told you, Wigwag, send me 50. I told you, Wigwag, send me $50. I'll tell you.
Well, here's the thing. I've actually gave them a time frame, April 30th, to guess it. If they guess it, I'm going to do a giveaway.
Okay, cool.
Wigwag, I'll give you a
whoever
great deal.
I told, I'll give you something. But I already told a couple people, so I'll get you each something. That way, there you keep it quiet.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't tell anyone.
I know Perry's offering it up for $50, but I'll give you a deal. I'll tell you what it is for $49.99.
Well, there's
it's
deal.
A one-time deal. You're not going to find that price anywhere else.
It's just like
Mike? Where's Mike?
Where's Mike? Yeah, there's just like the guy in the club there sent out an email. He's gonna start weathering. If you want.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now I know who that is. That's actually what. Yeah, that's
it's Charles. Yeah, Charles is Jendra's son. Yeah, he's gonna start weathering too. So, but he's got a Facebook page and everything all set up. So that's fine.
All right.
Give you a choice.
I also got to get you to do that Pepsi unit too.
Oh yeah.
I can strip it still.
See, that's how I can strip it like
the Jenny.
Yeah, I can strip it. There's no problem. It's all the same price whether I strip it or you strip it. Like.
Oh really? Oh okay. Well,
oh yeah.
You'll probably strip it properly, where I'll do it half-assed or something.
Yeah, but, I know Chris Jan. Like he's basically his own layout now. But Chris Jan there with his big Angus shop there, his roundhouse doors, they open and close when a locomotive comes out and in.
That's right too. When but they got a little thing in the back. You have to the engine goes in and hits. It's well, that's the way it's designed though. Like.
Yeah.
the engine itself closes the doors, which is kind of
awesome.
cool too. Yeah, it is kind of cool. But like if you have a locomotive with some fairly detailed handrails, it might, if it's pushing on something in the back there, it might kind of push on the handrails and stuff too. I don't know. You'd have to watch that.
Well, Anthony says, but Weissman makes the doors that automatically open that you can put on any scale kit. Guys, that's the one I have to put on my passenger engine.
Oh, okay. Now, who is Weissman?
Never heard of Weissman.
Neither have I.
Must be a European company.
Well, it must be, yeah. I would think. It's probably an option that you can do. You can get, obviously. But that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Another thing you would be doing is what tunnel is it? There's a tunnel out west, not in Canada. It's in the U.S., but it's got like a red.
There's one in Canada. No, the one in Canada does it too.
Yeah, the one in Canada does it too. But there's one out west there. It's got kind of like a red and white checkerboard on it. It goes down.
Yeah.
And then the big fans come on. They suck all the exhaust out of the tunnel, and then the door opens again.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. There's like that's the Connaught Tunnel there. What you're thinking about, I think, Anthony.
Yeah, I know Connaught Tunnel does it in Canada, but yeah, I believe it's on the BNSF trackage.
Yeah, it is. It's just I can't think of it right now. Somebody will think of it maybe, but
yeah,
it's on. It's out. I don't know. Is it Washington or somewhere?
I think it is. I think it's
okay. So Anthony Dodge says it's Weissman is German and is owned by the same company which owns Fowler and Keebry. They specialize in electronics, lighting controls, and etc. Little related bits. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, so I got these buildings down.
What I really want is that road system where you can, like the magnet that goes around.
Oh,
and
the mag road?
The little guy on the bike or, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be different. I don't know.
It'd be loud.
Like I like those ones like that place there out, that German model railroad place that you can go see. They got the planes and the vehicles and that. Yeah.
Miniature Wonderland.
Yeah. That place is amazing. All that stuff all running around.
Yeah.
Man. That would be the stuff, like however they do that. I don't know what they use to do that, but that would be the stuff to do.
Road trip. I'm just joking.
That'd be an air trip.
I was in Hamburg a few years ago, but I never got the chance to go there.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a road trip. That'd be an air trip. have to fire up the jet.
That's definitely a flight across. That's definitely a go across the pond.
Yeah. Anthony Dodge says he's been there 5 times.
Jeez.
He's going to be 6 times in June. Cool.
Jeez.
That's a lot of times. That's a lot of times.
Yep.
Oh, it's 2:00 already.
It is so. Right on the nose.
Damn.
Well,
where does the time go?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna finish shingling my roof here.
Shingling.
By shingling, I mean tarring.
I wish it was that easy in real life.
Yeah. A lot less messy this too.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes a nice job though. When you get it all done.
Besides, like that's just paint there, like black, but you get like that kind of sparkle look, like the sun reflects off a newly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of get the light even kind of sparkles there when you're showing it in the camera there now.
Yeah, I'm just glad it is such a beautiful day today.
Yeah, it was
A lot
cold
better
out.
than-
Cause it was when I left this morning, it was -10.
Yep. Oh,
And when I came home, it was -4 Celsius. That is for anybody.
I'm pretty sure I saw all 4 seasons yesterday.
What was yesterday? Saturday.
Yeah, April Fools.
Yeah.
Only it wasn't a joke because it
Did
was
I-
really bad out.
Hey Brandon, did I tell you? Did I tell you I ordered new tires for my truck?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah. UPS dropped off there Friday. They stopped with the tires around 4 o'clock, and the guy got out of the truck. He says, "I got 3 of 4." So the fourth one is lost somewhere.
Wait, you ordered tires in the mail?
Yep. TireRack.com.
Tire
Hey,
rack.
TireRack. Yeah, I've done that
Really?
before.
That's a real thing, eh?
Yeah, and they come out of somewhere in Indiana. They put them on a UPS truck, and it comes up across the border, and they look after all the brokerage, and they drop them off at your doorstep.
Now that's not done there, but I still have to do like a middle piece. But that's basically what it would look like. And that roof is still removable too.
Yeah. What's the other end going to be? Like the dark? You haven't decided yet?
No, I have to paint because this is all brick too, and I don't want to do a light color like this. I want to do a different color brick. So
yeah,
I got to figure out what the stores are going to be and what the store front is going to be. I already know
Yeah.
that one. That's why I painted it blue like that.
Oh, do you?
Yep. Oh,
is that a secret, or are we going to tell?
Well, seeing as how we're all accustomed to keeping secrets here, we're all nobody wants to tell anybody anything, and they want to save it as a surprise, bubs. I'm not going to say anything because it's actually so this is the platform here. So it goes like this, and then we've got the whole parking lot here. But only I'm not using this as a parking lot. It's actually going to be in conjunction with whatever I put in here, which is a thing that I'm working on with Tim from They Make It Like That.
Yeah, I heard you say that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't say anything, otherwise I ruin the whole, surprise.
Did that whole parking lot, like where the building is, and the black piece on the end there, is that all? That didn't all come with that building. You've added that, correct?
Correct. Yeah, this was actually a roof piece from another kit, and you can't see it, but there's actually a smaller piece here, and then this big piece is part of the roof, and then I had to cut it out and add and then there's a road here as well, but that's on the layout.
And that's for the street system, then, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is just the early stages of it and how that's going to look, but it's all like a giant puzzle, and when you put it all together, it's it'll make sense.
Okay, cool.
And on the other side there, because this goes on the right side of my town, on the left side I've just added lampposts and whatnot, which it looks really cool when it's lit up, so it's fun.
Nice.
It's fun. But
I want to find some lighted lampposts to replace those ones for the fueling facility, but I haven't. Atlas just came out with some ones, but they got 30-foot ones, HO scale 30-foot light towers, and they got 15-foot ones. So I don't know. The 30-foot one's probably what I'll go with, but
yeah. Dave just got them from Amazon, and
I
apparently
need to get
they're
those grass
good
growed.
for yards.
What was that from Amazon?
The lamps for a yard, like lamp
Yeah.
post,
Yeah.
it's a little bit taller and they're very bright, and it's like a white light. Dave, like Dave Co, he got some for his yard, and he got
Oh
them on.
yeah,
Yeah, I
you
got
got them
some.
on
I
Amazon.
actually have some here for DeBojo as well.
Oh, do you?
I got some. Yeah, I bought some yard lamps too. Mr. Bob there has my module for that there for the electrical portion.
You got yours
Oh,
on
okay.
Amazon as well, right?
Yes, I did.
Somebody send Perry a link.
Yeah.
You'll find it. You'll find it.
Yeah, I'll probably find them.
Yeah, just look up. All you got to do is look up HO scale lamps, and they'll pop right up. Actually.
Okay. But on Amazon.
Yeah.
See, I never would have thought to look at Amazon for train stuff.
I've
careful
actually
when
got
buying
quite a
food.
few things there from there.
Okay.
Trees on Amazon is not the best option.
No, I'm
As
sure.
I know.
They weren't that bad for me.
For you, they weren't. For me, like it says HO scale tree. Okay, great. Then why is it like 2 inches tall? It's like a shrub. It's
Yeah.
like the tree that never fully became a tree.
It's still growing.
Yeah. Yeah. Or for Z scale, to be honest, but hey,
Well, maybe, yeah.
they were a little off on their scaling. You can tell it's somebody that doesn't really do scale stuff, but either way.
Well, who knows? It's Amazon, so they're not into that. They're just into selling.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll call that for today because that's the 2 hours there. And I got to work soon, and got to go make sure that the children aren't, causing trouble. They've been very quiet for the last 2 hours, so makes me nervous.
Oh.
When
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
But next week, no show next week because it's Easter Sunday. So happy Easter to everybody who celebrates Easter and all that. I'll be busy searching for chocolate eggs and eating chocolate eggs. So, Bubs, you're probably going to come by on the weekend, right?
Yeah, or actually, well, it is a long weekend. It is a long weekend. It is Good Friday, so I'll probably be making my way down then. You'll see.
On Friday.
What day are you going to go down?
Don't know yet. We'll see.
Okay,
I'll give you a heads up. It's a secret.
Because
Well,
maybe
it can't be a secret. You're coming here, so it's like I gotta know.
No, I know. I'll tell you.
I gotta make sure I put my toque on for when you show up. So
No, I know.
I'll
But
box.
you're gonna give me a heads up because I guess you want me to stop by there, Perry, or
Don't matter. Like I'll box up your locomotives and have them ready if you want to pick them up. It's up to you.
true.
Because that I won't be at the next setup. I'll be.
No, I know.
I'll be at my dad's. So.
are you going down to Fort Erie or?
Yep.
Cool.
That's the plan.
Apparently, they just had some rolling blackouts the other night. Last night, I think. I don't know.
Well, who knows?
But a lot of
down there.
Fort Erie was in darkness, apparently.
Oh, well, that's where all that they lost power at Christmas time down there, and they didn't have any power over Christmas.
Oh, really?
Because we were thinking about going, my sister and I, down there, and then we said no. Well, there was no way because I had to work and she had to work like right after Christmas. So they said there's no way we're going. Just as well we didn't because we would have been down there and no power. So
yeah, that's not fun.
No, because I've had no power here before and it's not fun either. So.
All right. Well, we'll call it and we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks, I guess. And, everybody have a great week. And thank you so much for everybody for joining today. And Perry and Bubs for sharing and everybody in the chat as well. You guys have anything else before we go?
I don't.
No, I don't either. Probably, well, other than maybe next weekend when I'm down home, I'll be trackside. Get some more video.
Ooh, good live shots.
More trackside videos. And when's the next club setup?
When's the next what?
When's the next club setup?
April 22nd.
I think it's April 21st.
No.
I think I have to look up on my.
Hang on. I got it right here. Where is it?
Oh,
April 22nd.
April 22nd.
Yep.
So that's
All right.
yeah.
It's 2 weeks
Yeah.
Lots
or
of
3
time.
weeks. Oh, lots of time, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 weeks. Yeah.
All right, and everybody, stay tuned tomorrow night. It's Off the Tracks Monday with Trackside Mike and James. I believe it is on Mike's channel, and then Thursday we've got Third Rail Thursday on Tim's channel. They make it like that, so we'll see you guys on the next live. All right, have yourselves a good week.
Bye-bye.
Take care.